Welcome back. You're like, it's expected, Grandma. All right. There we go. So, yeah, after morning's workouts, you guys, I apologize, but thank you for waiting for me. Thank you. I had to get cleaned up before this live. So, if you're new to the channel, I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. Uh, this live stream, this is the second one of our day, is all about the cards. Tarot cards, oracle cards. Aniket, hello, welcome. True love reading cards. We have all kinds. So, like I said, to be expected, Grandma is late. Hello, everybody. Give me a moment here to get some things set up and get my glasses on and give everybody a proper hello. I have the Egyptian Tarot deck with me as well. And I brought the calendar if anybody is interested in a free in-depth card reading. So let's get pulled up here. Perfect. And we'll get the party started. Hopefully everybody's having a beautiful day. Yeah, so I can't see that. I have to wait till I get my chat bigger, and then I can put my glasses on. And I just smeared them. So thank you guys for being so patient with me. Live stream. So I see we have Annika, Angela, Gamer69. Hello, you guys. I probably missed somebody. Just give me a moment and I will be ready. Making sure I am in live chat because generally it goes immediately to top chat. And I have not done members only yet. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So let me type in hello. Melissa's here. Hello, Melissa. Make sure my chat is working. Hello, and my email address. Lizzie, hello, good morning. All right, let me go to the very top. Well, let me get this started. And we'll go to the top and see who was here first. I believe it was Aniket, Angela, Gamer69, Melissa. There. All right, Melissa's number 4. Angela, your second. Gamer69 is 3rd. Lizzie is 5th. Perfect. All caught up. All right. So, Lizzie, my dear, you've been here for quite a while now. Would you like to pick our oracle deck for the day? Morning coffee is so good. So I'm going to put all of these right here. So Lizzie, we have the 2, Aniket is first, but I'm going to have Lizzie go ahead and pick the deck we use. We have the 2 earth decks, Earth Wisdom, Earth Magic. We have the mermaids and the maps. And we have the crow. And we also have the true love. Thank you, Chin, too. Maps. Perfect. That's a good one. That is a good one, Lizzie. Thank you. Chin, too. I know you were at the morning live stream. It was a crazy workout this morning. Plus, I had another one I had to do. So, yeah. A shower was in order. So today I have my lucky evil eye with us. And I misplaced the card rack. Aha, found it. Found it. Card rack. Aww. I think we purchased this at the Bust Eye Apple Fest. I have a video on it. Aniket, you, my friend, can most definitely choose any Oracle deck you want. My summer plans, my friend. So we, the only plans we have for this summer are to ride our motorcycles. As soon as weather permits, we are getting the bikes out and riding. All right, Aniket, sounds good. I have 3 cards. Okay, maps, perfect. So yeah, motorcycle riding, exploring, and video logging are experiences. I have a category in my playlist called adventure time. I'm like, what is it called? Because I think of Marsha and Wayne when I say adventure. So we have adventure time, and all of our adventures are in there. All right, universe guidance. So the first card you have, Aniket, is the Hermit card. That card is a focus card. It's a positive. It's a yes card. It represents the need to be alone and really think about what you want to be, what you want to do in life. But I will give you, whoopsies, wrong way. I'll give you the real meaning, or the what I have written down. So Chin 2, what are you planning on doing? And drinking chilled beer at the bar. I am a bourbon girl. Grandma. I'm a bourbon grandma. So the Hermit. This card represents focus. And to take the time to be alone and look within and find your purpose. Again, this is a card of coaching or mentoring, and possibly allows others to follow in your footsteps. So we will go a little deeper, just as you have asked. So you guys give me some grace, and Guidance. Universe guidance. Who have I missed? Naku. Naku is 6th. We are on number 1. And I don't think I've missed anybody else yet. But welcome, welcome. We have a second Angela. All right, make sure that's not the same one. All right, Angela B is number 7. And hello, welcome back, my friend. So, let's see. Universe guidance. This card is a deep and profound symbol of how our own vision guides us on the path until we become the path itself. Staying true to our own values, we are led forward by our quest for higher places in order to open the way for others. We must be assured that we are a good example. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'll see if they are allowing free giveaways yet. Not yet. But it should be any day. But thank you for the jewels. I truly appreciate it. The second card you have is the 10 of Cups, which is 10 is the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start another one, a new one. So congratulations on that. The 10 of Cups also represents domestic bliss. But in your universe guidance, the 10 of Cups indicates the beauty of life well lived. It shows a harmony of one's inner life and outer world and a perfect happiness of the soul. In living to one's highest values and manifesting them in every decision, this card illustrates the reward of spiritual integrity. So in connecting all aspects of your emotional world to your spiritual life and basing your decisions on that simple connection, only good will flow. And you have a 9 of Cups, another positive yes. Both cups are emotion suit, and they represent something happening slow. And you have, again, the 9 of Cups. So we will look this one up too. So if you have a specific one like Anakat, it is going to take a lot longer than my in general ones that I have written in my grimoire. So the 9 of Cups in your guidance question indicates a need to connect with one's emotional past. And it often signifies the potential for stagnation, which requires it requires you to break free. So when this card appears in terms of the question you have asked, one should ask where you feel where the question feels, where the querent, which is you, the person asking the question, feels fulfillment, because that may be what is attaching them to their current block. And your oracle for the day is the Golden Palace in reverse. Maybe, if I can find it. They seem to never be in the spot they were where I left them. That's because I was looking at it upside down. So in reverse, this card says, let go of your tight hold on what you believe security should look like. So now's the time to conserve your energy and count your blessing. blessings. Resist the pull to become miserly, because there will be enough money, enough food, shelter, love, and youth to go around. Remember that a mindset of fear and lack will shut off the flow of true abundance. So trust in the tides, because the flow always returns from the ebb. Let me see if there's anything else on the other back page. It says practice faith and the treasure will be revealed. In fact, Anakat, you'll find it in plain sight. I agree. Life is good. Life is good. Sometimes we just need a different perspective. Chintu, my Christmas was wonderful. Thank you for asking. How was yours? Danny, hello, welcome. Well, Danny, we can put you on the list, number 8. But I don't know if we can help you with that question, but we'll try. So, Angela, the first one, not Angela B. You are next. Good. I am so glad. Generally, a good Christmas indicates a good year, following year. Because you're usually with the people you love, your friends, family, your chosen ones. There you are, Angela. Thank you so much for being patient. All right, so thinking about Angela Jane. Oh, look at that. We have 2. Did one flip? All right, Anakat. Perfect. Thank you. And your oracle. So the first card you have is an Ace of Cups. Which represents the start of something new. Actually, it represents the fact that you have completed something. So congratulations on that, in being able to start something new. Cups represents our emotions. I apologize. It's a positive suit. It's a yes suit. And it generally represents something happening slow. And it's, when I say slow, I mean months. So the Ace of Cups represents the start of something new. It represents a celebration. It can also represent the birth of a child. But more important, it represents that you will discover a renewal for your capacity to feel. All too often in our life, I talk about the minor arcana numbers, 1 through 10, all the time. They're a cycle. 1 being the start, 10 being the completion. We go through multiple of cycles in our lifetime. And a lot of times, some of them are painful. So we flip the I don't feel switch. This card represents that you're going to flip it again, because you are starting a new cycle. You have the 2 of Pentacles, which represents that it may not be all rainbows and unicorns. 2s represent the need for balance. So it's balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. The card says, for everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. Keep a balance. 2s on that 1 through 10 in the minor I was talking about is an organizing card. The temperature today is, I believe it's 34 degrees Fahrenheit, so 2 degrees above freezing. And I don't see any snow melting and dripping off the porch roof. Oh, I'm wrong. I do. There is. So the snow is melting. Yes. We didn't have snowmobile season. They opened it up, but it was only up for like a week. And we definitely couldn't get to it because we didn't have enough. You also, Angela, have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Wands represents something happening fast. Days. The Knight of Wands is a corresponding card, and it represents that all will benefit as long as they are sincere with heart. Now, remember, a knight generally represents a young male. And I'm going to add more to that. But this person here might be why it's going to take a little balance and organizing. I don't know. Let me know if they resonate. But Ashwin, absolutely welcome. You're number 9. We are on 2. The knight represents this person. It has enthusiasm. So they're enthusiastic. They have a lot of good ideas. They're bubbly. They're energetic. And they're fun to be around. But whatever is going on, this person needs to be in charge. And everybody around them needs to know that this person is in charge. They're going to lose interest. They're going to get carried away. Then they're going to lose interest. And you know this person is not a team player. Your oracle for the day is the Come Together card in the upright position. So these cards, the maps, have an upright and a reverse meaning. You are welcome. Thank you for being here, Ashwin. So this card says that it assures you that love has come calling, and it seeks a partner in the dance. Know that you are cherished, and like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. So hopefully that card resonates, or I mean these resonate with you in some way, shape, or form. So let me see if I can figure out how to pronounce your name. Aniket, you might need to help me here. How to pronounce Shamraj? Oh gosh, I'm terrible at this. Just call him Raj. Is it Raj or Raj? You're number 10. Aniket, thank you. Thank you. It is awesome to have intelligent moderators. Gamer69, you're next. Thank you. I appreciate it. I truly do not mean any disrespect. It's just, we have so many names, so many people from so many countries, and everybody pronounces things differently. Like a J is ja here. In one language, it's a Y. It sounds like ya instead of ja. And so, please, again, I don't mean any disrespect. I'm just the worst grandma ever when it comes to names. Gamer69. So I'm going to take this opportunity to mention that if anybody would like an in-depth card reading, free. That is a whole layout, not just the few that fall. Send me an email, and I would love to do a reading for you. Again, these are free, and you also get to pick any question you want, actually. But you have, you can pick between one of 7 subjects for your reading to be on. Gamer 69. Uh-oh, that's not good. All right, so Chin 2, it is your turn. The first card you have is the 7 of Wands. 7 in that, on that 1 through 10 scale I mention all the time is a call to reorganize. It also represents, Wands represents something happening fast. Days, Chin 2, so this is going to be quick. It's a, there we go, conflict or self-defense card. Chin 2 also had a beer. Well, now that might have been the icing on the cake, my friend. So I see here, so the 7 of Wands, before I put my card holder up, it represents conflict or self-defense. And the cards around it represent that this might be something powerful and strong going on in your life right now. The 7 of Wands also represents, let me show you what it looks like. So I said conflict or self-defense. You can see it looks like the person's either fighting with the other person, conflict, or defending themselves against the other ones. It also, so the card represents that you will not be manipulated or controlled by an inferior attack on your principles. So this card says, stand firm, stand up, and be counted. So you have a 5 of Cups. This card represents loss, but something remains. It's also a challenge card. So whatever's going on, Raymond, hello, welcome back. Absolutely, you're number 11, Raymond. Overcoming obstacles like a true potato. Zach, hello, welcome. Loss, but something remains. It's a challenge. And you may, it also represents shame and guilt, but let me explain. So on the card, you can see 3 cups are tipped over and 2 remain upright. This card represents 3 have been taken and 2 are left. The card represents an inheritance from a father, or patrimony, which is a male in your family. Or the card is a call to turn your back on past mistakes, which may bring about those feelings of shame and guilt. So, challenge. This is an emotional card. It's a 5. It's that halfway point in the 1 through 10. It's a call for you to put boundaries in place. And this is a reorganizing card. The last card you have is a major arcana, the Devil, and it says, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. You can do it. So, we all avoid situations that we're afraid of. Example, we won't do something we haven't done simply out of the fear because we've never done it yet. Stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear and just do it. So holding you in a state of fear, the chains represents holding you in a state of fear. They're not around your hands or your ankles. They're around your neck, or you could easily break free from this situation yourself. It's a neutral energy card, so it may be emotional as well. But you can do it, my friend. You can do it. But the Devil also wants you to know that if you keep wanting, that you will always be in need. Your oracle for the day, Chin 2, is the rescue in the reverse position. Because we use so many oracles, I want to make sure I give you the proper meaning. So Zach, you are number 12. And Mala, hello, welcome back, my friend. You are 13. Lucky number 13. So reverse, this card says, are you trying to rescue someone else? Are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe your love will change them or miraculously heal them? Or are you, my friend, waiting to be rescued? Do you believe someone will sweep you off your feet and take all your troubles away? This card cautions you against romanticizing the situation you're in right now. It says, look close. See reality for what it really is, instead of the illusion of how you'd like things to be. Step back, rescue yourself, and trust that Spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between truth and fantasy. That's one of my favorite cards in that deck reversed. Because we're all like that. It's like looking through rose-colored glasses. We do. We see the good. Only the good in people. Certain people. All right. So, Melissa, you are next. Number 4. Did I add Raymond? I did. Raymond's number 11. I'm also going to take this opportunity to mention, if you don't want to wait for your turn, a super chat will get you next in line. And again, I'm not asking for your life savings. I don't know what the minimal amount is, but my friends, the minimal amount will get you next in line. I promise. That's if you don't want to wait. I've been reading cards for a long time, my friend. Long time. So, if there are any of those cards, Chintu or anybody that has had a reading or will have one, if you want to go in depth more with a certain card or anything, send me an email. We can totally do that. Since the new year has started, my reselling sites have been picking up a little bit more. Thankfully. So now, my friends, when you hear that cha-ching sound, I don't want you to think I'm making $100, $200 every time I make a sale. Sometimes somebody has sent me an offer, or I'll send them an offer. I've been known to accept offers of $3 on something that's been sitting in my stores, one of my stores, for a long time. It's not collecting interest, it's just collecting dust. So I get rid of them. I'm a firm believer in making a little bit of money on a lot of sales than making a lot of money on a little sale. Little sale. Does that make sense? All right. Melissa, we need an oracle for you. The first card you have is the Queen of Cups. Do you have any questions first? Marcia, hello. Welcome. I have you as a star extra, Marcia. So, yeah, Melissa. The first card I have for you is the Queen of Cups. Cups is an emotion suit. I have to open up a book here. The Queen of Cups represents Urga. Hold on. It doesn't represent Urga. Hold on. All right, here we go. So, the Queen of Cups. Cups, emotions, positive, yes. It represents something happening slow. Positive, yes, slow. Months. Super important. It's not fast, but it's not years. The Queen of Cups says follow your heart and your intuition. We never listen to our intuition. It says look within to see where you can be a little more loving and caring. You can't go wrong if you do that. And this is not something it's like, shaking its finger at you about. We can all be a little more loving and caring when it comes to other people. Again, the card says, Melissa, you cannot go wrong. Tune into the feelings of others and to respond accordingly. Show compassion. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. And I also want to stress that queens indicate a steady, enduring force for good or evil, as according to dignity. And they generally represent an older, mature woman. You also have the Five of Cups. Again, cups is our emotions suit. This is a halfway one because it's a 5. It's a call for you to put boundaries in place. And remember, they're not walls. They're doors to keep you safe. This card represents a challenge. That's what it really is. It's a challenge. It's a halfway point. It represents shame, guilt, loss, but something remains. This card just popped up for somebody else. The cups flipped over represent that 3 have taken and 2 remain. 3 have been taken and 2 are left. This card can represent an inheritance, patrimony, which means an inheritance from your father or a male figure in your family. This card can also represent a bitter or some frustration in a marriage, and quite possibly your need to turn your back on past mistakes, which can be where this shame and guilt feelings are coming from. You have a major arcana of the Lovers. It's a positive. It represents a Gemini. And it says be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability and weakness. This card represents success and unexpected blessings from above. Also, it's friendship, union. It can also represent complex matters requiring resolution, dancing, eloquence, adaptability, skill, or an unstable relationship, dilemma, disequilibrium. It all depends on the cards around it in the situation you are in. Your oracle for the day is the Bone Collector, and it's a strong oracle. It's the first one in the book, and it's an upright card. It says when this card appears, she's asking you to look closely at your circumstances. Are you fully present, or are you acting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations? When we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's like something is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth, and that sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when we're faced with a situation that reminds us of that original event. What we know about ourselves becomes influenced by the perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself flawed or unlovable. You may expect to be criticized. No matter what the question, this card reminds you The truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding, and it is here for you to reclaim it now. My friend, you have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. And again, if you want to go deeper into any card, if you want an in-depth reading, 10 plus cards, not the ones just fall out, send me an email. I will be happy to read them for you. Lizzie, you are next. I'm just trying to move along really fast. I'm not trying to be disrespectful and like, you know, to push you out of the way. Oh my gosh, Marsha, are you talking about sold items that you have to ship out? I'm so proud of you and your POSHMARK store, Marsha, Wayne, both of you, just so you know. Just so you know. Good for you. Good for you. I mentioned, Melissa, you are so welcome. Thank you for being patient, my dear. I mentioned Poshmark to so many people. It's an untapped place to sell, you know? Thank you. In all honesty, Marsha, I would do a lot better if I were to bring in a lot more inventory like I used to. But I've purposely slowed down. I knew that I wouldn't be as productive and make as many sales. But I want to clear out as much as inventory as I have before I bring more in. So I'm okay with the slower sales. But I'm so very thankful that they're picking up. I hope that makes sense. So if I was making like 3 sales a day, it slowed down before the new year to like 1 a week. But it's picking back up. Oh my gosh, Marsha, have you done big, huge discount sales? I did a sale a couple of times. Whew, cleaned out a lot of inventory. So this is for Lizzie. The first card you have is the 3 of Pentacles. You keep getting that, Lizzie. Gosh, I hope you hear something soon. That's what the 3 of Pentacles is an apprentice and cooperation card. So what it represents is if you're putting applications in for a career, moving somewhere, anything like that, the appearance of the 3 of Pentacles shows that you will most likely be chosen for whatever it is. But I don't have my glasses on, and I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on. So I'm sure there's way more. I just closed that book. I had it open for a specific reason. I'm my own worst enemy. I, myself, am... What card is that? What card is you are your own worst enemy card? It is a swords card. Does anybody know? Let's look. Oops, that was so much louder than I expected it to be, you guys. Without my glasses on, my depth perception is horrible. And you know what? I actually had somebody tell me that women's depth perception is different than men's. So, you say it's the 8. Let's see. That is the you are restricting yourself. The two. The two of swords is you are your own worst enemy. Nice answer though. So the three of pentacles is an apprenticeship card and cooperation. So we all, the three is the apprentice, the 8 is the journeyman, and the 10 is a master. So the 3 represents the start of something. It is also in the cycle, the 1 through 10. It's an activating card, so you must be active about it. And 3s also represent understanding. Understanding brings forth a child. That was kind of confusing. Your second card is the 2 of Cups, which is a hearts card. It's a relationship card. Positive, yes, represents something happening slow. This card, this relationship is that which nature has sanctified. And the relationship represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. Are you in a relationship with somebody? Is that what is holding you back from moving on? Oops, I have, yeah. And you have the Hierophant, Major Arcana. A positive, a yes, it's a Taurus. And it says to seek wisdom and knowledge from somebody you know with experience. They reveal the sacred. So again, you literally know this person. They don't lie. They've been there. They've experienced it all. But the appearance of this card can also represent an unwelcome authority, like from a parent, you know, someone who's just always giving you their opinion and stuff. I almost said in shiznit. This card represent an esoteric teaching and guidance, spiritual matters. This card represents a way shower, a marriage, or, like I said, on the other side, the misuse of power and inflexible rule. I'm curious what is going on, Lizzie. Your oracle for the day is the making a choice in the reverse. Oh, you sold your... All right. Is it a stressful relation? Is it stressful there? This card says now is not the time to abdicate responsibility for life. Letting others choose for you doesn't make it easier. So don't compromise because you're afraid of the consequences of your choices. If you've opted for a difficult path, my friend, you can always make another choice in the future. There's great power in reclaiming your ability to choose. No one can take that from you no matter what. Don't give your power away. And if you're willing to be honest with yourself about the motives behind your choices, you may see the need to change some things. You can change course and choose another route. Just be willing to clean up what you've left behind. Well, congratulations on selling your house. It is stressful. I can imagine it would be. You know, sometimes you just gotta like chuck it to the wind and just go. Just go. Fifi, hello, welcome. Naku, it's your turn. Yeah, Annika, don't give up. Keep going. If you have an abundance, like you were saying, of fruits and vegetables, sell them. Sell them. Lizzie, I don't blame you. Take a leap of faith. Like the cards say, if you don't like it, you can always choose another path. There is work everywhere. Everywhere. There's more work than people to fill the jobs. Naku, the first card you have is the Seven of Cups. It's an imagination and inspiration card. It's an emotions. It represents something happening slow. Months. Yeah. Everybody. Best wishes to Lizzie. About 2.25 Coke bottle for Thank you. I love it too. I have one in my bedroom. Not the whole skeleton. Just the hands coming out of the bottom of the pot with a plant wrapped around it. I love it. But if I had another one to do, which I will eventually, I would have painted it purple and then wrapped the plant. But I didn't think that far ahead. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I know we've had that card multiple times. So, Naku, the first card you have is the Seven of Cups. I mentioned it's a inspiration and imagination card. But inspiration and imagination needs to be kept in check. So I'm flipping too many pages and I lost where we're at. This poor book is just getting destroyed. And I don't have the energy to rewrite it yet. It's fate. And it is fate revealing the truth. So there's fanciful and then there's downright deluded. So use your imagination in practical ways or it will use you. The card says, pie in the sky ideas is your right. Just don't expect others to feast on them. The next card you have is the Six of Pentacles. This is a, it represents something has just happened. A flip in energy. Things are being taken to the next level. It's one step beyond the 5, which is the halfway point. It's the next level. This card represents charity and recognition. It says that you may receive a monetary reward. So if you do, make sure you pay off all debt and then give to charity. And if that doesn't resonate, you may have been asked to give forth somebody's name for recognition. But I really feel it's the other way around because you have an Ace of Wands, which represents the start of something new and the urge to move on and get out and do something new. Never stop striving for what you want. You know you cannot remain the way you are. No, Raymond, you did not. You can't remain the way you are. Something must change. It could be a new neighborhood, a new look, or a new career. You're full of pioneer spirit, and it drives you forward. That's that feeling that things must change. But you must make the first move, and my friend, you must believe in yourself. Believe in your vision. It may be the making of you. And Naku, your oracle for the day is the balancing act in the upright position. In upright, it says, choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and level path. Angela B is next. 22.5 liters for $5. Wow. Wow, that's not bad at all. That seems like a lot. Holy smokers. So here, it's like 3 liters for Coca-Cola. 3 liters for $5. This is for Angela B. There you are. Perfect. Thank you. Your first card is the Three of Wands. Wands represent something happening fast. Days. So super fast. It's an advancement card. Also, on the 1 through 10, it's an activating card. So this advancement, whatever it is, you have to be active. And we'll go in deeper. I just need a third card for you. There it is. So, Three of Wands. It's an advancement card. Closer to a 1 than a 10, so it represents the start, closer to the start of something. It is an activating card. It represents new horizons and promises. Now remember, I said fast. Days. It's a yes card. It represents the springtime as well. Your next card you have is the Four of Pentacles. I apologize. This card represents selfishness, but for a reason. This card indicates a desire to control resources. It indicates greed, stubbornness, and possessiveness. Angela, I mentioned it was for a reason, and the reason is for your material security and your financial stability. Fours are also applying cards. Threes are activating, fours are applying. So whatever this advancement is, whatever this new cycle is that you're on, you have to apply yourself. I hope that makes sense. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. This card represents a shift in perspective. It's a plateau card. It is a card of long-term success and hardworking. This card represents, I mentioned the plateau. Waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. A pause to appreciate and decide to continue as is or adjust strategy. Sevens are reorganizers. You may need to reorganize some things. Sevens also represent external splendor or quite possibly an internal corruption. Just making sure I have them all covered. Your oracle for the day is the Making a Choice in reverse. And in reverse, this card says, change course. Let's not skip anything. This is not the time to abdicate responsibility for your life. Don't let others choose for you because you think it's going to be easier. Don't compromise because you're afraid of facing the consequences of your choices. No one can take away your right to choose, no matter what. Don't give your power away. And if you're willing to be honest with yourself about your motives behind the choices you've made, you may see the need for change, reorganizing. You can change course and choose another route. But before you do, just be willing to clean up what you've left behind. Become a better you before you move on. Wow. That's crazy. It is, the money exchange rate is, mind-boggling to me. Thank goodness for Google. Angela, you're welcome. Super curious if you're going to get an advancement, maybe a promotion, something like that when it comes to work. My slippers fell off. I'm sorry. I had to grab them. Danny, you are next. You're retired. Are you thinking of starting a new endeavor? Starting something? Hobby? That is right. Danny, thank you. All right. So Sister Susan has this saying for things that are lost. Something, something, turn around. What once was lost must be found. There's more to it. It's a name. All right, let's get these cards for Danny. According to the cards, it seems like it's going to be a positive endeavor, whatever it is. Danny, the first card you have is the Hierophant. I just need one more. Leanne, hello, welcome. Andrew. From the Caribbean. Well, thank you for being here. I see this, yes. I see India has a huge population. Huge population. Let's get Andrew on the list. He is an extra as well. So I'm going to take this opportunity to mention again that if you don't want to wait your turn, because it's already 11:08, I have less than an hour to go. A super chat will get you next in line immediately. Danny, the Hierophant. Let's see what they have to say about the keys. This just says seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. It can also represent an unwelcome authority from a parent. So I'm wondering, I'm pretty sure the keys are in the house. You also have the Chariot card, which represents victory in moving forward movement and taking the road less traveled. It's a victory card, and let me see if we can find anything that would represent where, quite possibly, your mama's keys are. My God, my friends, we all know these cards are just for fun. Finding the way or purpose, protection or defense through action, steadfastness, spiritual strength, or on the flip side, it can be unbalanced emotions and compromise. I think you're going to find your keys. And you have the Hangman, another major arcana, 3 of them. Represents there's a powerful justice. This is the Patience card. And it represents that the decisions you've made have put you in the position. So, something, I'm going to say, when your mom came home, something was going on. She was extremely busy, and she set those keys down somewhere. They are in the house. You have the Chariot card. You can check the vehicle just in case maybe they were dropped. But I think they're in the house. I don't think. I don't think the cards represented. They're probably in the house. Or somebody has them. This card reversed warns to be aware of the repetitive patterns in your life. Sometimes the things that feel most familiar carry with them reminders of what you don't want to experience again. Yet here you are, faced with an important choice. You can move forward, or you can look for another path that will take you in a new direction. So consider, if you've fallen down a hole a few times, why wouldn't you walk around it this time? So this is the time to ask others who have been there for advice and assistance. Their wisdom will awaken your own. Okay. The next one we have is Ashwin. Moving right along. We are on number 9. Awesome. Thank you for being patient and popping right up. Danny, I hope you find the keys. The first card you have is a major arcana, the moon. It represents a Pisces. It's a neutral energy card. The moon represents a call. And the call is for you to go on a journey of renewal so you can become unstuck, just like the moon does every month. What that means is there may be some things you're unsure about. Contemplating. There we go. The moon has multiple phases, many phases. Each phase represents something you're going to have to go through. Again, so I said multiple phases the moon has. Each phase will represent something. Reflection, intuition, deception, hidden enemies, danger, all kinds of things. But after this journey of renewal, it represents new and full, complete. Making sure I get everything for you. This card represents a priest or a curator, spiritual guidance, initiative, maybe a test or an ordeal, dreams, imagination. Maybe you feel like you've been on a plateau, continuously going in circles, not going anywhere. And then on the flip side, the card can represent delusion, insanity, drunkenness, chaos, confusion, and intoxication. It is a call for you to go on a journey of renewal so you can become unstuck. You have the 9 of Pentacles or discs. This card represents security. It is plenty in all things, but it says you want for nothing. It says you are content in the gardens of bounty, and you are secure in the safety of your haven, but you're bored. Security comes with a price. There is a lack of thrill and risk. Or the card can represent a donation from a sponsor. I think it represents you're bored and you need to go on a journey of renewal. You have a 10 of Swords. This card represents betrayal or distress. You may literally feel like you've been stabbed in the back, and that you're face down in the dirt. The 10 represents the completion of the cycle and that everything is now out in the open. You know everything, nothing is hidden. And it frees you up to start over because you now know everything. So again, at least everything is out in the open and now known, and like the card shows, you know the ground you're in when you're face down in it. Tens are the completion of the cycle. It's over. You also have your oracle for the day is the strength card in the upright position. This card says true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. Have the courage and dive in. Magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember real strength comes from the combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. My friend, you can do anything right now. I have dream books too. I just don't bring them out because it's just way too much stuff. But if you have been contemplating going, it could be something as literal as a trip or just a spiritual journey, whatever it is required of you. Ra, it is your turn. Doesn't that mean sun? The sun? Let me see. Just R-A is the sun, not R-A-J. Yeah, take the time for your own peace of mind, for your own soul. We all could use it. You'll be much better for it, my friend. Raj, perfect, thank you. One, two, three. All right, so the first card you have is a resting phase card. You have the Nine of Wands. It represents something happening fast, days. Ruler of King. Oh my gosh, well that's kind of cool. Thank you, Ashwin. Have a blessed day or a blessed evening. So nines are a resting phase. It represents something something happening fast, days. It's a yes card. It can also represent the spring. You are protected better than you think. And it represents you should surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. So you can see the Nine of Wands literally has a bandage around his forehead, and they are resting on a stave while the other ones are forming a protective boundary. So resting phase. You literally want to surround yourself with these people who have your back when you're not, even when you're not around. Michelle, hello, welcome. And again, you are protected better than you think. But you also have the Three of Swords. This card represents, one more page, Grandma, petty conflict. It also represents something happening fast but weeks. It's a no, and it represents that grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as a mediator, or it's going to get worse. This card represents removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, dispersion. At this point, just let bygones be bygones. And you also have the Hermit card, a major arcana. It's a call for you to take the time to be alone, look within, and find your purpose in life. This is a card of coaching and mentoring, and allows others to possibly follow in your footsteps. So take the time to be alone. Make sure to find your purpose. The Hermit is a focus card. And you also have another card that fell out too. I go for 3, but if more fall out, they're important. You have the relationship card. This card represents that which nature has sanctified. So this relationship is love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord, which is agreement, and also squeaky relations. So if there's any kind of grudges that need to be dropped, may pertain to this relationship, it needs to be taken care of. Because remember, that which nature has sanctified. Your oracle for the day is the Come Together reverse. Saxy Butler, hello, welcome. I should say welcome back. How are classes? When this card appears reversed, it's a sign that love is... when this card appears reversed, it is a sign that perhaps a love connection is unbalanced. Maybe intimacy is being withheld, or you're withholding it from someone. Longing and yearning are often mistaken for love, when in fact, they're signs of lack. Perhaps you've been doing all the emotional work and pouring water into an empty well, to the point that you're depleted. My friend, true love will not be denied you. What is truly for you will never walk past you or require this much energy. Drop the agendas, the fight, and the need to win, and allow love to flow through you. True love will always find its reflection in another. So if there are any grudges, just let bygones be bygones. Raymond, it is your turn. And then we have Zach. Oh my gosh, hopefully we can get through the whole list. Ra, thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and your patience. And just so everybody knows, I try to be here Monday through Friday, same time, every day. Weekends, unless of course my husband's taking a vacation or my kids or grandkids pop up. Zach opted out. Okay. Thank you. All right, so this is for Raymond. Raymond, the first card you have is the Four of Pentacles. This card represents selfishness for a reason. And the reason is material security and financial stability. Raymond, I feel like you've gotten this card a lot. It represents a desire to control resources. The card indicates greed, stubbornness, and possessiveness. Now remember, that reason is for your material security and your financial stability. Others may not be happy about that. Fours are also applying cards. The next card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. All your cards are money cards, abundance, and gains cards. The Seven represents a shift in perspective. It's also a reorganizing and a plateau card. This card represents waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. There is a pause to appreciate and decide to continue as is, or you may need to adjust your strategy. You have the Ten of Pentacles, which represents the master and that you can slow down. This is a structure card. Even though it's a master card in that it says you can slow down, you still must keep the outcome in mind and work toward it, which is, the outcome is lasting security and wealth. But you need to delegate now. It symbolizes a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. But slow down, take it easy, and let others take on more responsibilities. It represents the completion of a cycle because it's a 10, so congratulations on that, and it frees you up to start something new. Your oracle for the day, Raymond, is the Come Together reversed. In reverse, this card says, let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. Not quite sure what the miracle you're waiting on is. But it's on its way. You guys said Zach opted out. All right, no Zach. All right. But thank you for being here, Zach. If you change your mind and we still have time, let me know. Mala, you are next. And then Marcia. Mala was number 13 on the list, which means we're getting to our extras. Marcia, Fifi, Andrew, Melissa. Michelle. I said Melissa. Mala, there you are. The Grim Observer, hello. Welcome, my friend. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be an amazing newspaper type name? There's a town, a couple towns over, it's called the Dunkirk Observer. Oh, they would poop if they changed it to the Grim Observer. Sorry. All right, Mala. The first card you have is an 8 of Cups card. Cups is our emotion suit. Let me get to the page. 8s are also directive cards. Let me get the third one for you. There it is. So remember, 8 closer to a 10 than a 1. Quite possibly still being on a plateau. 7s are a plateau. An 8 usually is the decision to finally move off the plateau. But once we get your oracle, we'll look at the full definition. All right. So again, 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups, cups are our emotions, represent something happening slow, months. Emotions, slow, months. This is a karma card. Cups are a positive and a yes. So karma is coming for somebody. It said, I'm gonna say somebody in your life. I don't believe karma is coming toward you. Somebody who has done something toward you or to you. Karma is coming. It represents that there is finally forward movement. So this plateau, you are moving off of this plateau. Change is needed for growth. And my friend, it is important to avoid a state of stagnation. The eclipse in the corner signifies transience and rarity. Again, 8s are directives. You must direct yourself. And don't forget, it's a karma card. So whoever, yeah, I do too. And don't forget, sometimes karma is best served, it's a cold platter type dish. And sometimes karma jumps up and slaps you in the face right then and there. So, we have the Wheel of Fortune, a major arcana. This is destiny. It's a positive. It's a yes. It represents surprise change. And it's good old destiny and fulfilling it. So grow, take risks if need be. Embrace all opportunities coming your way. All right. So seize all opportunities coming your way, and embrace good and bad luck the same. And that only means we always learn something, even from any negative bad luck, anything bad that happens. We always learn from it. So embrace good and bad luck the same. So destiny, the Wheel of Fortune, I talk about the 1 through 10 cycle all the time. We go through multiple ones. And a lot of times we make choices that lead us down a path, take us away from destiny. The Wheel of Fortune card represents destiny has a way of pulling us back and putting us back on the road that we should have been on to begin with. So good old destiny and fulfilling it. It's positive. It's yes. So don't fear it. Don't fear the unknown. You have the Justice card, another major arcana, another positive. But, my friend, this card represents that it is advisable to step back and be objective, especially when making decisions. And it's super important, no knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. Because it is then we are only solving the problem for the situation we are in at the moment, and we're not thinking about the future and the repercussions that our decisions may have. Your oracle for the day is the Spirit of Place in the upright. In upright, the Spirit of Place says, our ancestors believe that everything has a spirit looking after it. The birds, the trees, the mountains, plants, rivers, everything has their own essence. When this card arrives, it says, the answer to your question is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. If your question is about struggle, the answer is to relax and let go. If your question relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and you name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Remember, your greatest power is your authenticity. Marcia, you are next. Thanks, you guys. Sometimes the cards really just fall nicely for people. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I do. Oh, in Earth Wisdom. Who's next? You have the World card as well, Marcia. Oh, no, sorry. You have the World card, Major Arcana. Positive, yes card. Represents a slow, successful completion. Slow, successful. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm a firm believer. This card represents the time has come for you, my dear, to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. The World card represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. Again, it's a positive and it is a yes card. Before we go into your next ones, we'll get your earth wisdom. Yep, slow and steady. Like I say all the time, I'm going to use an example of the reselling. I will sell 30 items and only profit $2 or $3 and be super happy with it, instead of selling one item and making a $20 profit. Does that make sense? Slow and steady. Have you fulfilled your ambassador status yet, Marcia? POSHMARK ambassador status? We just need an oracle for Marcia. That's all we need. Just one little oracle card. Good for you. Tier 2 is harder. Tier 2 ambassadorship is harder, only because you have to, every year, list so many new listings. Good for you. Good for you. All right, so your second card is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords represents to be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. Generally, the Knight represents somebody young. Let me keep going here. A younger man. And somebody who is active and, okay. So it signifies both an active and enduring situation or person. You have the Two of Wands. Wands represent something happening fast. Two represents our hopes and wishes. This is your fire yourself up card. Twos are an organizing card. So this one says, plan ahead, be strategic. It says, where do you want to go? And what do you have to give? Think innovative. Think fresh ideas. This card says that you're in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. It's a positive. It's a yes. It represents something happening fast. Days. You may hear something about something in days. It's a spring card. Season. Spring season. Your oracle for the day is the Heal Thyself. That's a good card. Not sure how many times we've had it. I'll let you know in a moment. Is it aconite? Provides, I will spell it in the chat so I don't get it wrong. Provides protection as fears are faced when working with the dark goddess. Peridot, or peridot, depending on how you pronounce it, is traditionally used by healers to maintain their own health. Some illnesses are only physical. Others have deeper roots. In order to move toward better health, you must enlist the help of the dark goddess and enter your heart, confronting your deepest fears. Find the poison that is hurting you, remove it so healing can occur. It says, I value my health and have the courage to do whatever is necessary to maintain it. I do not merely address symptoms, but go as deep as necessary to root out the problem. That's my daughter's birthstone, and I have a ring. I usually, one of my favorite rings, wear it most all the time. Fifi, you are next. Yeah, good. Good. Good for you. Good for you. Don't let anybody try to assert a hierarchy over you. Ever. Walk tall and carry a big board. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't take that advice. All right, Fifi. I hope you're still here. Andrew will be next. A family member. That's a shame. Yep, it's generally the ones closest to us who can hurt us the most. So, like brother, cousin, not a child, or is it a child? Do you guys have children? I've never asked you that. I just presumed it's always been just the two of you and Harley. Michelle, we are on Fifi, then we have Andrew, and then Michelle. Oh, best wishes, Saxy Butler, for your baseball tryouts. All right, Fifi, the first card you have is the Six of Cups, representing that something has just happened to take things to the next level. This card represents childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters. It can represent a reunion or the rekindle of something from the past. Now, this rekindle of something from the past can be a career, maybe a place you used to visit or vacation, or quite possibly a hobby. You have the Hermit card, a major arcana, which represents the need to take the time to be alone, look within, and find your purpose in life. The Hermit is a positive. The Hermit is a focus card. And it's also a card of coaching or mentoring and allows others to possibly follow in your footsteps, which is why it is of the utmost importance to take the time to be alone, to find what it is you really want. You have the Nine of Wands, which represents something happening fast. And it says, surround yourself with reliable support. And draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. 9 is a resting phase. And it wants you to know that you are better protected than you think. You also have the Eight of Cups, which represents karma. And finally, forward movement. That you've been on a plateau. You know change is needed for growth. So you must avoid a state of stagnation. The card represents transience and rarity. Fifi, your oracle for the day is the Wide Open card in the upright position. In upright, this card says you are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. This is a sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. Andrew, you are next. And then Michelle. We may, Saxy Butler, run hard, fast, and jump high. Jump, 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 my friend. And best of vibes. I cannot wait to hear what happens. Hollywood. So, I probably mentioned you guys before. My husband and I and my son were extras, and a friend of ours, extras in a movie. There's somebody down the road a couple miles was in it as well. We didn't know this person, but my husband dubbed him Hollywood. All right, so Andrew has 3 major arcanas. The appearance of 3 major arcanas signifies that there is a powerful current going on in your life right now. So let me get these. I just need to get an oracle for you. There we go. Perfect. Oracle for Andrew. I just want to make sure I don't skip anything. So when there are 3 trump cards, which is what these are called, the 3 trump cards, the appearance of 3 cards, I just lost it. Again, it represents, indicates that many people or a social activity. It indicates forces of fate or destiny involved with the whatever question you may have, and as according to dignity. Many court cards may indicate many people or social activity. All right, so your first card is the Devil card, Major Arcana. It's a neutral energy card, and it represents stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. You can do it. And the Devil card also says that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. And take notice of the chains there around the person's neck. Not their feet keeping you there or your hands keeping you there. Your oracle, also you have, it's not an oracle, it's a major arcana, tarot card, the strength card. Positive, yes. This is represents a Leo, and it says, be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. This is a power, courage, and being generous card through inner strength. Hold on. I don't want to miss anything. This card also, so the Devil card also represents occult power, sex, nature, and materialism. Or it can be abuse, lust, jealousy, domination, control, or bondage, victim or victimization. The Through Inner Strength card is balance, judgment, truth, finality, or injustice, arbitrary rule, deceit, and falsehood. You also have a major arcana, the High Priestess. The appearance of so many represents there is a lot going on. This is a positive. It's a yes. It represents change you didn't realize was happening. And also that the future is yet unrevealed. We were talking about intuition earlier. It's an intuition card in that you really should trust our intuition, aka gut feeling, a little more often. This card is dreams, intuition, prayer. It can be conspiracy, curiosity, and meddling. Remember, the pillars are all about balance and judgment. Your oracle for the day is the Rescue reversed. This just popped up for somebody earlier as well. Reversed, it says, are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe your love will change and heal them? Or are you waiting to be rescued? Do you think somebody is going to sweep you off your feet and take all your troubles away? This card cautions you against romanticizing your situation. Look closely. See reality as it is rather than the illusion of how you'd like it to be. Step back and rescue yourself. Trust that spirit will guide you and expose the illusion that you have. And expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between truth and fantasy. Oh, goodness, tripping over everything. It was called Winter's Kill. You might even be able to find the trailer. You probably will. Winter's Kill. All right, Michelle. But when I lived in New York, I was pregnant for my firstborn, my son Dominic. I was in a documentary with the doctor. So we did a film there. I've done a few films and documentaries. All right, Michelle. Now we need an oracle. Michelle, I hope you're still here, my dear. Perfect. All right, the first card you have is the Page of Cups. Cups is our emotion suit. The page generally, I went too far. The page represents somebody young. It says enjoy life, make most of living your life to the fullest, and savor being the center of attention. Live life like there's no tomorrow. Now, a page generally represents somebody young, quite possibly a female. It doesn't have to be, but quite possibly a female. And hold on, did I mix that up? Right. Quite possibly a female, but definitely a younger person. And I have to keep going. I don't want to miss anything up. This card signifies an active and an enduring situation or a person. I hope that makes sense. You have the Nine of Cups. Again, cups are our emotion suit. This is a wish or an abundance card. It says you are pleased with yourself. You surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. This card says you can have all you desire if you wish, envision a better life. Again, an abundance or wish card. And remember, contentment and happiness are the rewards of dedication to a purpose. And you have the King of Wands. King of Wands. Wands represents something happening fast, days, positive, yes. And seasonal, it represents spring. The King says take action, express your reason to be. It says you can inspire enthusiasm where there is lethargy. So you can get that lazy person up and moving around. You put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence, which means you can, excitement, vigor. You're a master at putting a new spin on any situation. So again, take action, express your reason to be. Days, fast, quick, positive. Your oracle for the day is the Peaks of Joy reversed. Oops, I almost dropped it. Almost threw it at you, poor thing. So reverse, this card says, do you rely too heavily on your material achievements when you assess how happy you are? Perhaps you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover or make the right amount of money, or I'll be happy when I reach my ideal weight, so on and so forth. This card says, why wait to arrive at the perfect destination before allowing yourself to experience sheer delight? This card says it's a day for joy. Take a walk, listen to the birds, go to the park, go to the beach, be in awe of life. This leads to a true sense of bliss. Be alive, be grateful, and know happiness really truly is an inside job. And that is it. All right. Well, all right. We'll pull one more for Pradeep. Is that how you pronounce it? Pradeep. So I'm going to do my outro. My friends, if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We are going to... the first card you have is a karma card. Whether somebody has done you wrong, it's the Eight of Cups. It represents something happening slow, months. And it represents that you have been on a plateau, but that there is finally forward movement. That you know change is needed for growth, and it is important to avoid a state of stagnation. You must move. These cards are falling out. You also have Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles are gains, abundance, monetary, material, harvest. The Seven is a need to reorganize. It's a shift in perspective, and again, it is that plateau I was talking about. This card represents waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. There is a pause to appreciate and to decide to continue as is or adjust strategy. You have a Five of Pentacles. This card represents money, material, or relationship trouble. The halfway point. It represents you see others have what you don't. They're walking past a window of abundance. They literally look like they're having all those problems. Monetary, material, and relations. You are halfway there. You see others have what you don't. It all beckons you. The card says sometimes we must experience this to strive for a better life and set off on the hard road of ambition. You might receive a monetary reward. If you have any debt, pay it off. And it says that there are opportunities out there, just you have to be practical about it. And that you have an Ace of Swords, which represents the start of something new. Victory. Where in the world is my swords? Victory. And also may represent a need to downsize. So with that, I'm going to end this live stream. My friends, thank you so much for being here. Pradeep, if you would like an in-depth card reading, not just the ones that fell out, these are free. Send me an email that's highlighted in the top of the chat, and I'll get back with you the information I need. Again, they're free. That's for anybody interested. My friends, thank you for being here. I hope you have the best day ever. If the day is ending, I hope it was the best day ever. Again, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.